Everyone wants to get in on the cryptocurrency game, but before you make any purchasing decisions, you should probably check out what the current prices are. Today, I'm having a look at a tool that'll let you check the cryptocurrency prices from your terminal. So let's have a look. Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to have a look at a tool called rate.sx, which is made by the same guy who made wttr.in. So it's another curl tool. So to use this you're going to have curl installed, but most distros this is in the standard repos with Arch. I can't remember what package you get it with, but you'll probably have it from somewhere. So if we go curl terminal.rate.sx, rate.sx, this will bring up the current top 10 crypto prices in USD. But you don't have to have it in USD. Say you want to, for example, have it in my currency of AUD. Now we get the prices in AUD. There's a lot of other cool things you can do with this. Say you want the prices relative to, for example, BTC. Then you can go btc.rate.sx. And that gives you all of the top 10 crypto prices relative to Bitcoin. I noticed a bug before. It works with every coin, except for Ethereum. You get a server error. I thought this was just because this feature only worked with currencies and BTC, but if we put in Ripple, it works. So I guess there's just a bug with it right now. So another thing that you can do with this is, say you want a graph of what Bitcoin is doing, for example. So you can do rate.sx/Bitcoin or /BTC, I guess, and that will give you a chart of the previous day of Bitcoin's activity. So if you do, I think it's, if we go back to the GitHub, there's some examples in here. So if we want the last 30 days of Ethereum, for example, it's Ethereum at 30 days. So we can do that with Bitcoin. So 30 lowercase d or uppercase? Lowercase. And that'll give us a chart of the last 30 days of Bitcoin's activity. So you can do the same things with this if you want this in your local currency or you want it relative to another coin, for example. You can put it in AUD, or you can have it relative to Ripple. And yeah, this is actually really cool because you can obviously check the prices out online, but being able to just run a simple command from your terminal to do this is actually really helpful. So another thing that we can do with it is convert between currencies. So say we want to convert, I'll just write this out and then I'll explain what it does. Say we want to convert 1 USD into AUD, then we can run that out and it'll just give us a single line output. And I guess the intended purpose for this is if you want to do it with coins, obviously. So if you want to know what the current price of Bitcoin is in your local currency, or as it, again, if you want it relative to another coin, then you can do this in here. I don't make use of this myself, but I think it actually is a really cool thing to have. So instead of having to go through whatever marketplace you're using to buy your coins, you can just quickly go onto your terminal and check out what the prices are. Obviously, they're not going to be the same prices as what you're buying and selling at, because there are different pricing between different places where you buy them, but it's still cool to have this. So if we come over to the GitHub again, we can actually add up different coins together. So if you were to say keep a list of your coins in a table of some sort, you could parse that table, then you could run this command. So basically what this is one here is doing is it's converting these three coins, or the total sum of these three coins, into euros. So say we want to go curl rate.sx and we have, let's say 10 BTC plus, I don't know, 50 Ethereum. This would make me a millionaire probably. Actually, no, it's not that much. It's only like a couple $100 grand. And I don't know, 10,000 XRP. So, and then if we want to say have that in AUD, we can run that like this, and that'll output the total of those converted into AUD, which I think is really cool and actually gives you a lot of uses for this. Because sure, the graphs are cool, but if you want to say have, for example, in your nav bar the current prices of all of the cryptocurrencies you look at, then that's something that you can do, and I think that's really cool. So I think that's most of the main stuff that you can do. You can obviously come check out the GitHub page, or I think there's also a man page. No, it's a curl application, so it won't have a man page. There is a help option that is available in here, so you can run rate.sx:help, and that'll list out all of the different things you can do. So I think I've gone over pretty much everything that I find interesting with this. If you guys want to check out more about it, I'll leave the GitHub page in the description below, and that'll be there for you guys to see. So I think that's pretty much everything for me. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon below if you want to see more from my channel. Check out my Twitter if you want to see updates that don't get pushed to YouTube, because always YouTube is being terrible. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for me, so I'm out.